We have some new details on the engines in the new Jeep Wrangler to share with you this week. We can probably show you what is the new Infiniti QX50, and with its newest M car, is BMW committing blasphemy? This is the AutoGuide.com weekly news roundup. New information is in on the 2018 BMW M5, and the headline is that this car will use all-wheel drive, a first for a BMW M car. But BMW hasn't forgotten about the purists. With its new all-wheel drive system, the driver will be able to select two-wheel drive, so you can have this M5 as a rear driver. The car will use a new version of that turbocharged 4.4-liter V8, which will make around 600 horsepower and over 515 pound-feet of torque. As for the curb weight, BMW wouldn't give us a straight answer, although the brand did say that the new M5 with all-wheel drive is lighter than its predecessor, which only had rear-wheel drive. And one of the big factors in that weight loss is a new roof made entirely from carbon fiber reinforced plastic. BMW is taking a little driving fun out of the equation, as the only gearbox available on the new M5 will be an 8-speed automatic. Once you bring all of those things together, BMW says the new M5 will jump to 60 miles an hour in less than 3.5 seconds. It looks like BMW is taking this new M5 seriously and trying to make it a pure driver's car. Now, if that two-wheel drive system works as well as advertised, this new M5 is stacking up to be an incredible machine. We have another patent filing story for you this week, as we've uncovered some design patents from Infiniti, which are very likely to be the new 2018 QX50. Now, these renderings were found on the patent database of the Australian government, and although the filing doesn't offer the name of the vehicle, it does say that it is registered to Nissan, and based on the design and the timing, this has to be the new QX50. When you compare these renderings side by side with the concept version, they do look similar, although it is clear to see that the production QX50 will be toned down compared to that concept. One of the other interesting points about the QX50 is that when it launches, it will be the first vehicle to use Infiniti's new variable compression ratio engine. Now, as the name suggests, the compression ratio in this 2-liter turbocharged engine will be variable. It will be able to change, which means that the engine should be suited for giving you power when you need it, but also good fuel economy. Now, we're still not sure when we're going to see the production version of the QX50, although it is supposed to be a 2018 model, so expect to see it before the end of 2017. We have some new details this week on the engines that are going to be found in the new Jeep Wrangler, which reportedly come from someone inside FCA. Jalopnik is reporting that that new Wrangler will have a total of 6 different engine options. There will be 2 versions of the 3.6-liter Pentastar V6, 2 different versions of a small 2-liter 4-cylinder engine, and 2 diesel options, a 2.2-liter and a 3-liter. Now, this story backs up most of the rumors that we've already heard, those being that there will be a 2-liter turbo as the base option and there will be a diesel. We will have to wait and see how all of this pans out, because I think it's possible that one of those small 2-liters and one of those diesels will both be Europe-only options. Info was also leaked on the body styles of the new Wrangler, which will offer buyers a black soft top, a tan soft top, a black hard top, a body color hardtop, and a power retractable soft top. Of course, there is also that small pickup truck based on the Wrangler, although that is probably still 2 years away. Considering we have seen tons of spy photos from outside and inside the new Wrangler, I don't think there are many secrets left on this Jeep, although again, we'll have to wait for the debut to see if FCA has managed to hide anything. There's a new record holder at the Nurburgring we have to talk about this week, but it's probably not from a company that you would expect. The Chinese electric car startup NIO took its super low production EP9 supercar to the Nurburgring and managed to set a lap time of 6 minutes and 45 seconds. Now, that doesn't just make it the fastest electric car around the ring, that makes it the fastest production car ever to lap the famous German track. Now that lap time is over 19 seconds quicker than the EP9's previous lap time and about 6 seconds quicker than the Lamborghini Huracan Performante, which previously held the record. The EP9 also beat out the radical SR8 LM. Now when NIO says that this is a production car, you have to take that with a grain of salt. Now first of all, the brand did admit that they had perfect conditions for setting down this lap, but on top of that, the EP9 costs nearly $1.5 million, and they've only built 6 of them, so this isn't exactly a high volume car. If you look at how this company is going about launching the car, it seems like breaking track records is part of its strategy, as the EP9 also holds the fastest lap around Circuit of the Americas. And those lap records aren't entirely surprising, considering that the EP9 makes 1,360 horsepower and 4,671 pound-feet of torque. NIO has released dashcam footage from the car that made that record-setting run, and I can at least tell you that it does look pretty damn fast. Some new details have also emerged on the upcoming Lamborghini Urus SUV. Early in the week, Lamborghini's CEO confirmed that when the Urus launches, it will do so with a twin-turbo V8 under the hood, pumping out 650 horsepower. Then you shouldn't be surprised to know that later on in the week, spy photographers caught the new Urus running around the Nurburgring. Now based on the photos, the production version of this Urus has actually changed quite a bit since we saw the concept, and the front end looks inspired by the Huracan. The new Urus is going to be a big deal for Lamborghini, and let me tell you why. So Lambo says that they're going to build 1,000 of these SUVs in its first year, and by the second year of production, they're going to ramp up to 3,500 units. And that might not sound like a lot on a global kind of scope of things, but last year, Lamborghini only built 3,500 two-seat sports cars. So it is going to essentially double its production capacity just to bring on this new SUV. We do expect to see the production version of the Urus sometime before the end of this year, and it should cost below $200,000, although I'm sure it will be a wide price range. We have some new content that you should check out this week as well, as editorial director Jonathan Yarkoni compared the Audi A4 to the BMW 3 Series, a classic battle of German heavyweights. And finally, we leave you this week with yet another video that proves humans will race anything with wheels. This video comes to us from Japan, and it shows 2 pizza delivery guys racing Honda Gyros, these little 3-wheel scooters, through what looks like a motorcycle race course. Now what's most impressive is they're down there dragging their knees through the corner, just like MotoGP racers. I only have one question. Why can't the pizza guy drive like that when he's coming to my house?